Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Uday Raj Singh. Let us discuss the paper. I'm from ADCI. Okay. Now, see, the question number one is let X be a matrix of order 3 by 3, Y be a matrix of order 2 by 3, and Z be the matrix of order 3 by 2. Which one of the following are correct? Now, see, the first question in this, the first statement Z, Y, X. We have to find out the order of this matrix. So see, what is the order of Z? We have to write the order of Z, which is 3 by 2. Similarly, what is the order of Y? Order of Y is 2 by 3. And order of X is 3 by 3. So as you can see, matrix multiplication is possible, right? Because the column of the number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to number of rows in the second matrix, which is already there in this statement, right? So the final order will be 3 by 3. So of course it is correct. So first statement is correct. Okay. Now the second one. What it says, y, x, z is defined as a square matrix of order 2. So y, x and z. So let me write their order. What is the order of y? It is 2 by 3, right? 2 by 3. And the order of x is 3 by 3. And the order of z is 3 by 2. So again, matrix multiplication is possible. And the final order will be 2 by 2, which is also correct. Square matrix of order 2. Now the third one, x, y, z is not defined. This is given. So let us check. What is the order of x? It is already given 3 by 3. Now the order of y is 2 by 3. Now you can see here, it is not possible because the number of columns in the first matrix, which is x, is 3, and the number of rows in the second matrix, which is y, is 2. Both are not equal. That is why it is not defined. So third statement is false. So answer would be, third statement is correct because it is not defined as it is already given. So D is the right answer. All are correct. So option D is the right answer. Now the next one. Number 2. The set of all irrational numbers between root 12 and root 15 is an infinite set. Absolutely correct. So that is question number 2 and statement number 1. So first statement is correct. We already know that. Now the second statement. The set of all integers less than 1000 is a finite set. This is false because negative numbers are also odd numbers. That is why it is false. So this will be an infinite set. So first statement is correct, but second is false. Now, next question. How many four-digit numbers are there having all digits as odd? So see, very easy. Number 3. 4-digit numbers. So we have 4 places. How many odd numbers are there from 0 to 9? We have 5 odd numbers. And repetition is allowed as it is not given in the question. So we can have 5 choices at each place. 5 into 5 into 5, that is 5 raised to 4, which will be, of course, 625. Very easy. So that was question number 3. Option A is the right answer. For question number 2, Which option is correct? Only one, A option. Okay. Next one. Number 4. Number 4. Omega is not equal to 1 is a cube root of unity. Then what is the value of, let me write the question first, 1 plus omega minus omega square to the power 100 plus 1 minus omega plus omega square to the power 100. So what we can do, I can write 1 plus omega as minus omega square. So this will be minus 2 omega square to the power 100 plus 1 plus omega square can be written as minus omega. So this will be minus 2 omega whole raised to 100. So that will be equal to, I can take minus 2 raised to 100 common. This will be 2 raised to 100. Now we have got omega raised to 200 plus omega raised to 100. Now this is 2 raised to 100. Now omega raised to 200 means omega square, right? And this will be omega. And we already know that omega square plus omega is minus 1. So this will be minus 2 raised to 100. So answer will be D. So D is the right answer. Next. Number 5. If A and B, the two square matrices, number 5, A and B be the two matrices of the same order. If AB is null matrix, then which one of the following is correct? Now see. Although the property is, see, AB is a null matrix. So AB is 0, right? So we already know that if we try to find out the determinant of AB, this will be of course 0. So determinant of A into determinant of B will be 0. So determinant of A will be 0 or determinant of B must be 0, right? So either A or B will be singular. That we can say for sure. But if you see the options, both A and B are null matrices. That's not necessarily true. Either A or B is a null matrix. Again, it is not necessarily true. Similarly, I mean, it is not complete, I can say. Similarly, number C, if you see, B is a null matrix if A is non-singular. Again, this cannot be true for all cases. And D, both A and B are singular. Again, this is not true. So question number 5, I'm not sure which one is correct. I think there is not a correct option given. Let us move to the next question. Question number 6. See, very easy. What we have in question number 6, we have 1 plus x to the power p plus q I can write, right? And they have said the coefficient of x cube is 35. So I can write p plus q c3 is equal to 35. And we already know that 7c3 is 35. So answer will be directly 7. So p plus q is equal to 7. Option C is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Now, number 7. If p times pth term, what is there in the question? If p times the pth term of an AP is equal to q times the qth term, then what is p plus qth term? So what is there in the question? P times pth term is equal to q times qth term. So we have direct result for this. Tp plus q is equal to 0. So D is the right answer. Let us move to the next question. Question number 8. Question number 8. What is there? P is equal to ln x. I can write q is equal to 3 ln x, and r is equal to 5 ln x. Yes or no? So PQR you can clearly see, and x is greater than 1, right? So PQR all are in AP. So first statement is correct, if you see. So the first statement is correct. Now the second one, PQR can never be in GP. So always remember, for any sequence to be both, I mean AP and GP, so their terms must be equal. And in this case, it is not possible because x is greater than 1, and we will get some value of ln x. Again, it cannot be 0. So PQR will have all the distinct values. So it will not form a GP. So that is also correct. So option C is the right answer. Number 9. Question number 9. We can simplify this very easy. So Z is equal to 1 by 3 determinant I, 2I, 1, 2I, 3I, and 2, 3, 1, and 3. If you solve this, you can simplify this very easy, right? So you will get Z is equal to 1 plus I. Just a simple expansion, right? So now we need to find out the modulus of Z. That will be, of course, root 2. Very easy. So option B is the right answer. Number 10. Again, this is very easy. We already know that the sum of 4 consecutive powers of iota is 0. So as you can see, n is equal to 1 to 20 we have. Now iota raised to n minus 1 plus iota raised to n plus iota raised to n plus 1. Right? As you can see, there will be 4 consecutive terms, and in the same way, how many groups will be there? 5 groups will be there. So all will be 0. So answer will be 0 for this. So question number 10, option B is the right answer. Next, let us move to the question number 11. Question number 11. See, what is there? X, Y, Z are in GP. So X, Y, Z are in GP. So we already know the property ln x. If you take log, so ln y, ln z will be in, right? Now we need to add 1 to each and every term. So you will get 1 plus ln x, 1 plus ln y, 1 plus ln z will be in AP. Right? Now, if you reciprocate each and every term, it will form NHP. So 1 plus ln y upon 1 plus ln z will be in HP. Yes or no? So option C is the right answer. Next one. Number 12. Number 12. See, what is there in the question? Omega is already given. I mean the value of omega. So what is there? We have a determinant. I can write 1 plus omega minus omega square. Similarly, I can write 1 plus omega square minus omega and omega plus omega square minus 1. Similarly, 1 plus omega, I mean 1 omega omega square. And here we have got, although if 1 by omega can be written as omega square, and this one will be omega, and this is 1. So very easy. What you can do, if I can apply elementary transformation, R1 is equal to R1 plus R3. So what you'll get? The first row will become 0, right? So this determinant will be I mean, the first row becomes 0 if you see. If you add R1 and R3. And we already know that doesn't matter what are the other rows. If all the terms of a determinant are 0, then the value of the determinant will be 0. So answer is 0 for this. So A is the right answer. Question number 12. Let us move to the next question. Question number 13. See, what is there in the question number 13? If the sum of the first n terms of a series is n times 2n plus 1, then what is the nth term? Very easy. We already know that Sn of any AP will be of the form an square plus bn. Yes or no? So as you can clearly see, here it is given Sn is equal to 2n square plus n, right? And we know the shortcut. What is the shortcut here? Common difference will be the double of the coefficient of n square. That will be 4. And the first term will be the sum of both the coefficients. That will be 3. So Tn we already know. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into 2. Very easy. If you solve this, you will get 4, a plus n minus 1 into 4. So that will give you, see, we need to put the value here. A is equal to 3. So the final answer will be 4n minus 1. A is the right answer. Next, let us move to the next question. Question number 14. Question number 14. In how many ways can the letters of the word India be permuted such that in each combination vowels should occupy odd position? So let us count how many letters are there in this word India, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 letters are there. So in odd positions, vowels should be there. So these are the vowels I, this I, and A. So we have got 3 letters to be permuted at 3 positions, right? So see, this one is the first position, this one is the third position, and this one is fourth position. So in how many ways we can do that? 3 factorial by 2 factorial, right? Because 2 i's are identical. Now, in remaining positions, we have 2 consonants, N and D, which can be again permuted in 2 factorial ways. So if you simplify this, you will get 3 factorial, which is 6. So B is the right answer. Okay. Number 15. The letters of the word equation are arranged in such a way that all the vowels as well as consonants are together. So we have to make 2 groups. We have got equation, word equation. So let us make 2 groups of vowels and consonants. So in first group, let us take all the vowels E, U, A, I, and O. All the vowels are there. So these are the 5 vowels in first group. In the remaining group, we have Q, T, and N. Right? Yeah. So now what we can do, we have to consider them as single entity because they have to be in the same group always, right? So externally, we can arrange them in 2 factorial ways. And here, internally, all the vowels can be arranged, right? All together. So this will be 5 factorial into similarly consonants can be arranged in 3 factorial ways, right? Internally. So if you simplify this, you will get 2 into 120 into 6. That will give you 1440, which is C option. Now, next. Let us move to the next question, number 16. See, if n is a root of the equation x square plus px plus m is equal to 0. The root of this equation is n. Similarly, the roots of, one of the roots of the other equation x square plus px plus n is equal to 0 is m, right? And they are asking the value of p plus m plus n. So what we can do, since n is the root of this equation, so it will satisfy the given equation. So it will be n square plus pn plus m is equal to 0. Equation number 1. Similarly, m will satisfy the second equation. So it will be m square plus pm plus n is equal to 0. Equation number 2. Now what we can do, we can subtract equation 1 from 2. So 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. So we will be getting m square minus n square plus p times m minus n, and minus I can take common because we will be getting n minus n, right? So I can take minus common. So it will be m minus n again. Now what we can do, we can just divide by m minus n, the whole equation. So we will be, or I can take m minus n common. So it will be m plus n plus p minus 1 is equal to 0. Since m and n are not equal, it means this factor will be 0. So it means m plus n plus p minus 1 is equal to 0. That will give you 1. M plus n plus p will give you 1. So answer will be C. So C is the right answer. Number 17. In how many ways can a student choose n minus 2 courses out of n courses if 2 courses are compulsory? N is greater than 4. So that is the question. Very easy. So see, 2 courses are compulsory. So what I can do, 2C2 I have to write because we have to select both of them always. Now we are left with n minus 2 courses for selection, right? Now, since we have already selected 2, so we are left with n minus 4 selections, right? As we have to select n minus 2 in all. So that will give you 2C2 is 1. So that will give you n minus 2C. I can write 2 because NCR is equal to NC n minus R. So we need to just simplify this. This will be n minus 2 into n minus 3 divided by 2. So option number D. D is the right answer. N minus 2 into n minus 3 divided by 2. Okay, next. Let us move to the next question. This is very easy. 18. Dn is given and we have to find summation dn, and that too from n is the value of n is there from 1 to 4. So what we have to do, we have to just apply summation in the first column because rest of them are constant. So see, summation dn I can directly write is equal to sum of first n natural numbers. It means 4 natural numbers, and that will be 10. And sum of the squares of first 4 natural numbers will give you 30, right? And this will be 100 if we add all of them. N into n minus 1, n into n plus 1 upon 2 whole square. And these terms will be as it is, 30, 50, and 70. Now we have to just simplify this. So what I can do, I can take 2 common in from the second column and 10 common from each column or row. So that will be 2000. We can take common 2000 directly, right? So we will be left with in the first column 1, 3, 10. Here 1, 2, and 3. Here 3, 5, and 7. Now, if you simplify this, you will be getting 2000 into -5, right? That will give you minus 10,000. So option A is the right answer. Next, question number 19. We have got P and Q. These are the two matrices. If you multiply P, Q, of course, you will get a null matrix, zero matrix of the same order, 3 by 3. Similarly, if you multiply Q and P, you will get again null matrix. So it means first and third statements are correct because PQ is null and QP is also null, but QP is not an identity matrix. So therefore, first and third will be correct. C is the right answer. Or you can just substitute the values of ABC. 1, 1, 1 you can substitute. So you will get the answer easily, very easy. Number 20. This is again direct property. We have P is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. Then the determinant of P will be 0. So this is correct, right? So I mean B is the right answer. Okay. Next. Let us move to the next question. Question number 21. Very easy. Four sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi. And we need to find out the value of sine inverse x plus 4 cos inverse x. So what we can do, we know one identity, which is sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi. Pi by 2, right? What we can do, we can just subtract the second equation from 1. So we will be getting, if you subtract the second equation from 1, we will be getting 3 sine inverse x is equal to pi by 2. So sine inverse x is equal to pi by 6. It means x is equal to sine pi by 6, which is 1 by 2. Now we need to put the value, or what we can do, we can directly find the value of cos inverse x. Cos inverse x will be of course pi by 3. Now just put the values of sine inverse x and cos inverse x in the expression which has to be evaluated, right? In the given question. So we have to find out the value of sine inverse x plus 4 cos inverse x, right? So that will be equal to pi by 6 plus 4 pi by 3. That will give you 9 pi by 6 if you simplify. 9 pi by 6, which is equal to 3 pi by 2. So C is the right answer for this. Now next, question number 22. Question number 22. What is cot square sec inverse 2 plus tan square cosec inverse 3? So we can make a triangle, although this is a standard angle, so I can directly write cot square cot inverse, or I can directly write the values, right? So sec inverse 2 is nothing but pi by 3. So cot square pi by 3 plus tan square. Now cosec inverse 3, we can make a small triangle here, right triangle. Cosec inverse 3 means, suppose this is the angle theta. We have got, this is 3, this is 1. So of course this will be 2 root 2. Right? Now we want tan inverse. Cosec inverse 3 can be written as tan inverse 1 by 2 root 2. Now what we can do, this is nothing but, what is cot pi by 3? Cot pi by 3 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 square is 1 by 3. And here tan inverse and tan will get cancelled. So we are left with 1 by 2 root 2 whole square. That will give you 8. If you simplify this, you will get 11 by 24, which is B option. So B is the right answer for question number 22. Now let us move to the next question. Again, this is again a shortcut, number 23. We already know A by sine A, using sine rule, A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C, right? This is true for all triangles, right? But here it is already given A by cos A is equal to B by cos B is equal to C by cos C. It means ABC is an equilateral triangle, right? ABC, triangle ABC will be an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, right? So A is 6 and we are supposed to find out the area of the given triangle. And we already know that delta is equal to root 3 by 4 A square. A is the side of the triangle. So this is very easy now. I can put the value of A here. So this is root 3 by 4. A square is 36. 4 9s are 36. 9 root 3 square units, square centimeter. So A is the right answer for this. Let us move to the next question. Question number 24. See, what is there in the question? The roots of the equation 7x square minus 6x plus 1 is equal to 0 are tan alpha and tan beta. So let me write the equation 7x square minus 6x plus 1 is equal to 0. And the roots are tan alpha and tan beta. Tan alpha and tan beta. Right? And we have to find out the type of the triangle basically. So if you see, I can directly write tan alpha plus tan beta is equal to 6 by 7, which is minus b by a. 6 by 7. And tan alpha into tan beta is equal to 1 by 7. Tan alpha into tan beta is 1 by 7, right? So let us try to find out alpha plus beta, right? So alpha plus beta or tan alpha plus beta will be equal to tan alpha plus tan beta over 1 minus tan alpha tan beta, right? Now, what is tan alpha plus tan beta? This is 6 by 7 over 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta is 1 by 7. So this will give you again 1, right? So it means alpha plus beta will be, of course, pi by 4. So 2 alpha plus 2 beta will give you pi by 2, right? 2 alpha plus 2 beta will be pi by 2. So since we have got a triangle of which two of the angles are 2 alpha and 2 beta. 2 alpha and 2 beta. So this is suppose 2 alpha and this is 2 beta. Since the sum of these two angles is 90, of course, the third angle should be 90. This angle should be 90, right? So this should be a right triangle, a right angle triangle. So C should be the right answer. Okay. Next, this can't be isosceles because as you can see from here, right? From here, alpha and beta may not be equal. Next. Similarly, 25. Question number 25. In a triangle ABC, A is 75 degree, B is 45 degree. We need to find out 2A minus B. So what we can do, we can use sine rule here. So angle A is 75 degree, right? Angle B is 45 degree. So using angle sum property, angle C will be, of course, 60 degree, right? Now we can apply the sine rule. We already know that the sine rule, A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C. That is equal to, let us assume K, right? Now angle A is 75 degrees, so I can write A by the value of sine 75 degree. So root 3 plus 1 2 root is equal to, or let us write 2 root 2 in the denominator, is equal to B by, what is angle B? 45. So 1 by root, and C by root 3 by 2 is equal to K. Let us try to find out the values of A, B, C in terms of K. So A will be K times root 3 plus 1 over 2 root 2. B will be K times 1 by root 2. And C will be K times root 3 by 2. Right? Now we need to find out the value of 2A minus B. So from here, I can write 2A minus B is equal to, K can be taken common. And here we have got root 3 plus 1 upon root 2 minus 1 by root 2. Right? So this will give you K times root 3 by root 2. Now we need to put this value in terms of C. So what I can do, I can just multiply and divide by root 2. Right? So this will give you K into root 3 by 2 into root 2. Now this is 2A minus B. Now we already know that C from here. K into root 3 by 2 is C. So 2A minus B will be root 2C. So option B is the right answer. Next. Number 26. What is the number of solutions of the equation? What is there in the equation? Question number 26. We have got cot 2x into cot 3x is equal to 1. And remember the interval 0 to pi. So we already know that if cot A into cot B is equal to 1, so A plus B will be odd multiple of pi by 2. So I can write 2x plus 3x will be equal to either pi by 2 or, remaining odd multiple of pi by 2. So let me write 5x is equal to pi by 2. I have written only one value here. So x will be pi by 10, I can write. Now, similarly, this can be written as basically 2n minus 1 pi by 2, 2n minus 1 pi by 2. Now, one of the values will be pi by 10. We can go till 9 pi by 10, right? Because x lies between 0 and pi. So there will be 3 pi by 10, the next value. Next will be 5 pi by 10 and 7 pi by 10. And the last one, 9 pi by 10. We cannot go beyond this because 11 pi by 10 is greater than pi. And x cannot exceed pi. So how many values are there? 5. So only 5 values. Very easy. So C is the right answer. Let us move to the next question. This is a very good question, number 27. So what is given in the question? Cos raised to 100 x minus sine raised to 100 x is equal to 1. So what I can write, cos raised to 100x is equal to 1 plus sine raised to 100x. Right? Now let us see what can be the range of this function. This will be 0 to 1 as we have even power cos. And similarly, what would be the range of this 1 plus sine raised to 100x? This will be 1 to 2, right? Because we have added 1. So as you can see, there are two functions which are equal, and range are, you can clearly see 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. So there is only one common point, which is 1. So I can directly write both the functions should be equal to 1. So cos raised to 100x must be equal to 1. So of course x will be general solution n pi. N can be any integer. So option A is the right answer for this. Now, number 28. Number 28. In a triangle ABC, what we have got? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to K. So we already know that in a triangle ABC, tan A plus tan B plus tan C is tan A into tan B into tan C using property. So K will be tan A into tan B into tan C, right? So 1 by K will be cot A into cot B into cot C, right? So which option is correct if you see 1 by K? So answer would be B. So B is the right answer. Let us move to the next question. Question number 29. What is the value of sine 12 and sine into sine 48? Sine 12 into sine 48. So what I can do, we have to just multiply and divide by 2. So I can write this one as 2 sine A sine B over 2. And we already know the formula of 2 sine A sine B, which is 1 by 2 times C cos A minus B. So cos A minus B will be 48 minus 12, 36, minus cos A plus B, 60, right? So cos 60 is half. So I can just put the value. What is cos 36? Root 5 plus 1 over 4. So this will be root 5 plus 1 over 8 minus 1 by 4. If you simplify this, you will get root 5 minus 1 by 8. So C is the right answer. Now, number 30, very easy. Question number 30. What we have? Cos 17 minus sin 17 over cos 17 plus sin 17. So if you divide both numerator and denominator, by cos 17, so you will be getting 1 minus tan 17 over 1 plus tan 17, right? So this can be written as tan 45 minus 17, which will be tan 28 degree. And if you see in the options, we have not we don't have that value, right? Tan 28, but this can be written as cot 62 as well, right? So we have got cot 62 in option number D. So question number 30, option D is the right answer. So next, a few questions will be solved by Aman sir.
हेलो एवरीवन, माय नेम इज अमन कुमार। तो आगे के क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस करते हैं। हम लोग सेट ए सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. Okay, so question number 31. So in these questions given three statements. So first statement is given as 22.5. So it is equals to pi by 8. 22.5 is 45 by 2. So we can write pi by 8. So its value is root 2 minus 1. So it's a rational. Statement 2 is given as cot 22.5. So we can write this one as 3 pi by 8. And this value is root 2 plus 1. Again, it's a rational. So both the statements are correct. So last statement. So we need to check the values of last one. So it's a tan 22.5 minus cot 22.5. So root 2 minus 1 minus of root 2 plus 1. So root 2 get cancelled out. So it's a minus 2. So it's a rational number. So statement 1 and 2 are correct. How many of the above are irrational numbers? So only 2. So 31, correct answer is C. Okay, next one, 32. So here question is given as in the form of ratio. We need to calculate the values of x plus y plus z. So if I take x upon cos theta equals to y upon cos 2 pi minus theta equals to z upon cos 2 pi plus theta as a k. So x will be the k times of cos theta, y will be the k times of cos 2 pi minus theta, and z will be the k times of cos 2 pi plus theta. So we can directly add up all three values. Cos theta plus cos 2 pi minus theta 2 pi by 3 minus theta cos 2 pi by 3 plus theta. So we need to calculate the value of this expression. So cos theta. So now apply cos c plus cos d here. So cos c plus cos d is 2 cos c plus d by 2. It's a 2 pi by 3. And then cos c minus d by 2, it's a cos theta. So cos 2 pi by 3 is minus 1 by 2. 2 and 1 by 2 get cancelled out. So it's a cos theta minus of cos theta, and cos theta get cancelled out. So final answer will be the 0. Okay, so options B is the correct for question number 32. Next questions. Again, this is very easy questions. Your expression is given as V tan theta minus 30 degree, theta minus 30 degree equals to Q times of tan theta plus 120 degree. Okay, so we have to calculate the values of P plus Q upon P minus Q. So we can use componendo and dividendo here. Componendo and dividendo here. So we can write P by Q as a tan theta plus 120 degree upon tan theta minus 30 degree. So if I consider theta plus 120 as a angle A, and theta minus 30 as angle B. So P by Q will be the tan A by tan B. Now break this expression in sin and cos. So we can write sin A cos B cos A sin B. Now apply componendo and dividendo. So P plus Q upon P minus Q. So when we add numerator plus numerator, so it will be the sine of A plus B. On the bottom part is sine of A minus B. Now additions of these two angles will be the sine of 2 theta plus 90, and subtractions of these two angles will be the and theta 150, sine of 150. Now 90 plus 2 theta is cos 2 theta on the right side. Okay, sine 150, we can write sine 90 plus 60. Sine 90 plus 60 is cos 60, and the cos 60 value is 1 by 2. So it's a 2 cos 2 theta. So option D is the correct for the question number 33. Let's move to the next questions. So in these questions, the ratio of the sum of first P terms and Q terms are given. Oh, not 38. Let's discuss the question 34 first. So here P and Q be the two non-void relations on the set A. is given. Okay, so which one of the following are correct? So if the P and Q are reflexive, then P intersection Q are reflexive. It's a true. Statement 1 is true, and statement 2 are given as P and Q are symmetric. Then union is also symmetric. It's also true because every elements belongs to set P and set Q are symmetric. Then its union is also symmetric. And statement 3 are given as if P and Q are transitive, so its intersection is also transitive. So all three statements are correct. So answer 434 is option D. Again, question number 35. Here given as there are two non-empty set having 10 element common. So how many elements common in Cartesian product? So it's n square. That's if the set A and B have n elements common, then its Cartesian product have n square element common. So here n is 10. So 10 square. So correct answer is 100, which is option D. Okay. Next question number 36. So in these questions, we need to find a remainder when the 7 raised to power n minus 6n is divided with 36. Here n is given as 100. So we can write 7 as a 6 plus 1. Yeah, 1 plus 6. 1 plus 6 raised to power n minus 6n upon 36. Now apply the binomial expansions. So nc0 plus nc1 x plus nc2. Here x is 6. So we can put x as a 6, nc2 6 square. So on dash dash dash, here n is the positive integer, so it's ncn 6 raised to power 100 minus 6n. 6n or nc1 times of 6 get cancelled out because nc1 value is n, so nc0 is 1. Now we can take 6 square common from last all terms, so it's nc2 plus nc3 times of 6. So on dash dash dash, last term is ncn n 6 raised to power 98 because we take common 6 square. So we can consider this one as a k. So it's a 1 plus 6 square times of k. Now divide these expressions by 36. So when we divide by this expression by 36, so here 1 plus 36 times of k upon 36. So it's a first part is not divisible, but second part is completely divisible now. So remainder is here 1. So we can say that here remainder is 1 for this one. So correct options for 36 is option B. Okay, 37, question number 37. So in these questions, we need to find maximum number of possible point of intersections between line and circle. So if I find the point of intersection for 4 lines, point of intersection for line, it's a 4c2 into 1. Because when two lines intersect, it make one point of intersection. So 4c2 into 1, so it's a 6. Okay, now they're given a circle. That means there is single circle. So single circle cannot make intersection. So it's a 0. But when the line and circle meet, it give 2 point of intersection. So we can select one line and one circle. And it give the 2 point of intersections. This is the point of intersection for line and circle. So 4c1 is 4 into 1 into 2, it's 8. So total number of point of intersections is here 6 plus 8 is 14. So option C is the correct for 37. Okay, so next question is question number 38. So here the ratio of sum of the two terms are given 38. So sum of the ratio of the sum of first p terms to sum of q terms is p square upon q square. So now we can apply the formula of sum of n terms. So n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d upon q by 2, 2a plus q minus 1 d equals to p square by q square. 2 and 2 get cancelled out. P and q is also get cancelled out on the opposite side. One power get cancelled out now. So it's left 2a plus p minus 1 d into q and 2a plus q minus 1 d into p. Now simplify the expression. So it will be the 2a q plus pqd minus qd. On the right side, set 2ap plus pqd minus pd. PQD get cancel out. Now take all the terms on the LHS. So if I take all the terms on LHS, so we can take common 2a from the first term. So it's a q minus p. Now take the minus d common, so it's a q minus p equals to 0. So q minus p is the first factor, and second factor is 2a minus d equals to 0. So 2a minus d equals to 0. So 2a equals to d. Now conclude the options. The common difference is equals to twice of the first term. So option C is the correct answer for the question number 38. Okay, so as we can see, common difference is twice of A. Okay, so 39. In these questions, we need to find the number of real roots of the equations. So now x minus 1 ka square plus x minus 3 ka square plus x minus 5 square equals to 0. So it's a 3x square. So now 2ab 10 18x 25 plus 9 plus 1, it's a 35 equals to 0. Now find the discriminant for the number of real roots for this equation. So here discriminant will be the b square minus 4ac. So 18 square minus 4 into 35 into 3. So 18 square is 324. 140 into 3. It's a negative. 140 into 3 is 420, and 420 is higher than 324. So discriminant is negative. So there is no real root exist for this expression. So options A is the correct for the question number 39. Okay. So this question is based on the Venn diagram. Let's draw the Venn diagram for this one. So here the total number of student is given 240 student. Out of 240 student, 180 passed in English, 130 passed in Hindi, and 150 passed in Sanskrit. Sorry. Okay, so first make the Venn diagram. Okay, so there are 3 sections. One is English, one is Hindi, and one is Sanskrit. Okay, let's mark the section. So this one is A. If I consider this one is B, C, this part is D, E, F, and this one is G. Okay, so now what is given? 180 student passed in English, 130 passed in Hindi, and 150 passed in Sanskrit. Further, 60 passed in only one subject. So only one subject is A plus B plus C is the list for the student which is passed in only one subject, which is given as 60. And next is given 110 passed in only two subject, which is specific. So D plus E plus F is given 110, and 10 passed in none of the subject. That means this is the outside value. So if I find this is considered as English, Hindi, and Sanskrit. So union of the English plus union Hindi, union Sanskrit is total is 240. 240 minus none of this is passed in 10 subjects, so 230. So that means at least one of the student passed. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G is 230. So A plus B plus C is 60, and D plus E plus F is 110. So it's a 170 plus G is equals to 230. So G is 60. So G is here. A student passed in all three subjects. So option A is correct for the question number 40. Let's move to the next questions. question number 41 and 42. These two are the directions based questions. In these questions, expressions is given in complex form, complex number. So here the expression is given as z1 square plus z2 square plus z1 z2 equals to 0. So let's divide these expressions by z2 square. So it's a z1 upon z2 square plus 1 plus z1 upon z2 equals to 0. Let's consider z1 upon z2. It's a ratio of complex numbers. It's also a complex number z. So it's a z square plus z plus 1 equals to 0. Now it's the roots of this expression is omega and omega square. Okay. So we need to calculate the modulus of z1 upon z2. z1 upon z2, which is z. So modulus of z is omega. Yeah, omega square. Both the value is 1. So answer for the 41 is options A. Okay, now 42. So in this part, we need to calculate the 1 by 2 plus real part of z1 upon z2. So real part of omega, yeah, omega square is minus 1 by 2. No? So omega can written as minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 times of I. Omega square can written as 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 I. So real part is minus 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 get cancelled out. So answer is 0. So answer for the 42 is options B. Correct answer for the 42 is options B. Okay. Next questions. 43. Again, this is directions based questions. So first consider the 5 terms of consecutive AP. So AP are like A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and A plus 4D. These are the 5 APs. And the product is given. Product of is terms is given. And one more information is given here. So first and second and fifth terms. This is the first terms. This is the second terms, and this one is the fifth terms are in GP. So T1, T2, and T5 are in GP. That means middle term square T2 square is T1 into T5. If three terms are in GP, so middle term square of middle terms is product of first and last term. So here middle terms is A plus D whole square, and first term is A and last term is A plus 4D. Let's simplify this expression. So it's will be the A square plus D square plus 2AD on the right side, A square plus 4AD. A square and A square get cancelled out. Now take all the terms on LHS. So D square 2AD minus 4AD is minus 2AD equals to 0. So if I take D common, so D minus 2A equals to 0. So there are two value of D. One is D equals to 0, or second one is D equals to 2A. So D equals to 0 is not possible, but so D equals to 2A. Okay. Now product of the 5 terms of AP is given. So here first term is A. First term is A. Second term is A plus D. So first term is A. Second term is A plus D. Product of these 5 terms is given A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and A plus 4D, which is given as 229, 229, 635. Now put the values of D in this expression. So D is 2A, so it's a 2A plus A, 3A, 2A, 2 to the 4, 4A plus A, it's a 5A, 7A, and 9A. 229635. 229635. So value for this one is 945 times of A, 229635. 945, this one get cancelled out, so it's a 3243 equals to A raised to power 5. Now value of A is 3 because 243 is 3 raised to power 5 now. So we get the values of first terms. Now find the first common difference. Common difference is 2A now. D is 2A, so A is 3, so 2 times of 3 is 6, so common difference is 6. Correct answer for the question number 43 is options D. Now the second part. Okay, sum of all 5 terms. So sum of all 5 terms, here first terms is 3, common difference is 6. So second terms is 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, 21, 27. And sum of all these terms is 27 plus 21 plus 15 plus 9 plus 3 is 75. So option C is correct for the question number 44. Okay, next questions. Question number 45. Here u plus v is given as 8 plus 3 root 7 times of 20, not times, the power is 20. So mention that u is an integer, that means v is the fractional part. So integer plus fractional part is given 8 plus 3 root 7 20. And we know the range of fractional part is 0 7. And again v plus w, we need to calculate the values of v plus w. So b is here fractional part, so values of fractional part is 0 1, so values of v is 0 say 1. And again w, so w is use integer, again w is a action fractional part because both are the same now. B, so w is again 0 to 1. So additions of these two is 0 to 2, range of b plus w is 0 say 2. So we can say that the approx value of this one is 2. So answer for the 45 is option C. Next, 46. We need to calculate u plus v into w. So u plus v is 8 plus 3 root 7 raised to power 20, and w is 8 minus 3 root 7 raised to power 20. So here power is same, so apply the exponent rule. Now a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square, so a square is 64, and 3 root 7 ka square is 63 raised to power 20, so it's a 1 raised to power 20, so final answer is 1. So answer for 46 is option B. Question number 47. Okay, so when the sum of coefficient is 0, that means one of the root of the quadratic equations is 1 and other root is c by a. So in these questions, as we can see, sum of coefficient of the quadratic equations is 0. So we can say that one of the root of this equations is 1. Okay, so one root is 1, and as well as again it is given that roots of the equations are equal. So roots are equation is equal. So what I'm saying that if the sum of coefficient is 0, so one root is 1 and another is c by a. So we can say that 1 equals to c by a because roots are equal. So c equals to a, means constant terms is equals to the coefficient of x square. So here the constant terms is c square, a square minus b square equals to a square, b square minus c square. Okay, now simplify these expressions. So c square a square, c square b square, a square b square, a square c square. Now take a square c square on the LHS side. So 2 times of a square c square is equals to a square b square plus b square c square. So now divide by a square b square c square. So it's a 2 times of b square, 1 by a square plus 1 by b, 1 by c. So b square c square 1 by c square. So we divide both side by a square b square c square. What we can see, so 1 by a square, 1 by b square, 1 by c square are in AP. 1 by a square, 1 by b square, 1 by c square are in AP. So its reciprocal are in HP. So a square, b square, c square are in HP. So correct answer for this one is option C. Okay, so also find one of the root of this equation. So here the sum of coefficient is 0. Sum of coefficient is 0. So one root is 1 and another is c by 48. So, and other way we can say that c by a is the other root. So, and both roots are equal. So alpha plus beta is 2 alpha, and alpha plus beta is minus b by, and alpha is equals to minus b by 2a. Okay, so here b is the coefficient of x. So coefficient of x is given b square minus times of b square, c square minus a square upon 2 times of a square in bracket b square minus c square. Let's check the options. Okay, if I take minus common from denominator, so it's a b square, c square minus a square, 2 times of a square, c square minus b square. So option C is the correct for question number 48. Okay, 49. This is property based questions. So here we need to calculate the values of a into adjoint a, which is equals to determinant of a times of I. Let's find the determinant of a. So first 3, so it's a minus 3, minus minus plus 4, minus minus plus 3, it's a 2 minus 0, and last one is 4 minus 2 minus 0. So 3 minus 3 plus 4 is 1, 3 plus 6 minus 8, so 9 minus 8 equals to 1. So a into adjoint a equals to determinant of a times of I. That means determinant of a is 1. It's identity matrix. So option D is correct for the question number 49. Okay. So okay. So a into adjoint a equals to identity matrix. So option D is correct for the question number 49. And the last part is 50 inverse. So we need to calculate the inverse. So a inverse is adjoint a upon determinant of a. So here determinant of a is 1. So we have to calculate only adjoint of a for this inverse function. So if I find the first element for adjoint of a, so it's which is minus 3 plus 4. So it's a 1. So there is only one option which have first element is 1. So options A is the correct answer for the question number 50. 51. Here given the cross product of two vector is null vector. That means one vector is parallel to other. We can say that if the cross product of two vector is 0, so one vector is parallel to other. So we can write one vector as a scalar multiple of other equals to lambda times of I plus the other way we can take the ratio of the coefficient as same beta k. So lambda equals to 2 and lambda is 2. So alpha times of lambda is 6. So alpha is here 3 and lambda beta is 27. So beta is 27 by 2. Now we have to calculate the values of 3 alpha plus 2 beta. 3 alpha plus 2 beta. So 3 into 3 is 9 plus 2 into 27 by 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled out. It's a 9 plus 27. 9 plus 27. So 36. So option A is correct for the question number 51. Let's move to the next questions, 52. So in these questions, we need to calculate the maximum value of the expressions A cross B ka magnitude plus root 3 times of A dot B. So we know the formula of A cross B magnitude as magnitude of A, magnitude of B sine theta, magnitude of A, magnitude of B sine theta. So and A dot B is magnitude of A, magnitude of B cos theta. So we can take common magnitude of A, magnitude of B. So it's a sine theta plus root 3 times of cos theta. Let's divide and multiply by 2. So it's a 1 by 2 sine theta plus root 3 by 2 cos theta. 2 times of magnitude of A, magnitude of B. So sine theta, we can write 1 by 2 as a cos 60 degree. Again, cos theta, root 3 by 2 is sine 60. 2 times of magnitude of A, magnitude of B. So it's a sine A plus B, theta plus 60. We need to find the maximum value of these expressions, and this value is maximum when the sine is maximum, and sine is maximum at theta is 90 degree. So theta plus 60 is 90. So theta is 30 degree. When the theta is 30 degree, then this expression gives the maximum value. So options B is the correct answer for the question number 52. Question number 53. So here given that theta is the angle between of two unit vector, that means magnitude of A and magnitude of B are 1. And one more information is given, A plus 2B is perpendicular, that means dot product of these two vector is 0. A plus 2B dot 5A minus 4B equals to 0. It's 5 times of magnitude of A square minus 8 times of magnitude of B square. No, the 10 A dot B minus 4 A dot B equals to 0. So magnitude of A and magnitude of B is given. So 5 minus 8 is 3 and 10 and minus 3. So 10 minus 4 is 6 times of A dot B equals to 0. So A dot B equals to 1 by 2 and magnitude of A, magnitude of B, cos theta is 1 by 2. Again, magnitude of A and magnitude of B is given as a 1 because it's a unit vector. So theta is 60. When theta is 60, that means now we need to calculate the values of cos theta plus cos 2 theta. So cos 60 plus cos 120. Cos 60 is 1 by 2 and cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. These two will get cancel out. So final answer is 0. So correct answer for question number 53 is options A. 54 number questions. Okay, so let's do a hexagon. Okay. So here information is given as, if I consider this one as A, B, C, D, E, F. So AD is M times of BC. Okay. Let's change the vertices name. Here, this one is A, B, C, D, E, F. So AD is given as M times of BC. So draw a line A to D. AD is given as M times of BC. Okay. And CF, C2F. C2F is given as CF is given as A to B, N times of AB. That means CF and AB are anti-parallel and AD and BC are parallel. So AD is here given as M times of BC. So here M is 2 because AD is equals to 2 times of BC. So M is 2 and CF is N times of AB. So CF and AB are anti-parallel. CM. So N is minus 2. Now we need to calculate the values of Mn. So 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. So correct answer for the question number 54 is options D. Next question is 55. In these questions, ABC are the same length. That means magnitude of three vectors are equal. And magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and magnitude of C are equals considered as a X. Okay. If the taken pairwise, they form equal angles. That means if I consider angle between A and B is alpha, B and C is beta, and A and C is gamma. So all three are same. So A dot B upon magnitude of A, magnitude of B are same. B dot C upon magnitude of B, magnitude of C are equals to the A dot C upon magnitude of A, magnitude of C. These three pair get cancelled out because the magnitude of these three are same. Now let's find the dot product of A dot B. So A dot B will be the I dot J and J dot K is 1. Okay, so let's consider C as a, first C as a, check the options. In this question, let's check the options. C as a, I consider C as a I dot K, sorry, I plus K. Now find the B dot C. So B dot C, I dot 0, J dot 0, and K dot K. Again, yeah, it gives the 1. Okay, so we can see that, and if I calculate I dot C, again it's a 1. So statement 1 is the correct. Statement 2. Okay, so now find A dot B again. So A dot B is 1. Here C is considered statement 2. Option C is considered as a minus I plus 4J minus K upon 3. Now find the B dot C. B dot C is 0 plus 4 minus 1 by 3. Again, it gives the result 1. So we can say that both the statements are correct. So answer for the question number 55 is C. Okay, so question number 56. In these questions, quadrilateral is given ABCD. One of the diagonal is given along x minus 2y equals to 1, and other diagonal is 4x plus 2y equals to 3 alone. Okay, so what is the slope of this line? So slope of this line is coefficient of x upon coefficient of y with the negative 10. So it's a 1 by 2. And if I find the slope of this line is, again, it's a minus 4 by 2, which is minus 2. As we can see, the product of slope is minus 1. That means the diagonals are perpendicular. So there are two options here. It's a rectangle and rhombus. And these two have the diagonals are perpendicular. Sorry, not a rectangle. It's rhombus. Rhombus with perpendicular diagonals. Option D is the correct answer for this one. Question number 57. Equation of ellipse is given 4x square plus 9y square equals to 1. So we can write this equations as x square upon 1 by 4 plus y square upon 1 by 9 equals to 1. So here major axis is 1 by 2, a square is 1 by 4, so a is 1 by 2. Minor axis is 1 by 3. Now we need to calculate the values of PQ plus PR. Means here the foci of the ellipse are Q and R is given. Q and R as a focus is given, and P is the variable point which is lies on the ellipse. So sum of focal distance is equals to the 2a. Sum of focal distance, that means distance between focus to the variable point. Sum of distance between fixed point to the variable point is length of the major axis. So PQ plus PR equals to 2 times of A. So A is here 1 by 2, and 2 and 2 get cancelled out, so it's a 1. So length of PQ plus QR is equals to 1. So options B is the correct answer for the question number 57. 58. Question number 58. So parallelograms PQRS is given. PQRS is given. Coordinate of P is given, but as 2, 4. Coordinate of Q is given 8, 12, and R is given 10, 14, and S is x, y. We know the parallelograms, diagonal, bisect each other, that means midpoint of the diagonal are same. So let's apply the midpoint formula. So it's a midpoint is same. So 2 plus 10 equals to x plus 8. So we get the values of x as a 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. Again 4 plus 14 is equals to y plus 12. So 18 minus 12 is 6. Now find the values of x plus y. So 4 plus 6 is 10. So correct answer for question number 58 is options B. Next questions 59. Equations of circle is given x square minus 4x plus 3 plus y square minus 6y plus 8 equals to 0. We need to find the end point of the diameter. So first convert this expression in diametric form. So x minus 3, x minus 1, the factor of the first quadratic equations is x minus 3 and x minus 1, and 8 factor of 8 is 4 and 2. So we can write x minus, sorry, not x, y minus 4, get the y minus 2 equals to 0. So these are the coordinate of the end point of the diameter. So x1, x2 will be the 3 and 1, and y1 and y2 is 4 and 2. So pairwise, if I write, so how many pair is possible? One is 3, 4, 3, 2, another is 1, 4, not 1, 4. If I take 3, 4, so it's a 1, 2, and 1, 4. Okay, so let's check the options. So end point of the diameter of the circle is 1, 2, and 3, 4. So options, statement 1 is correct. 1, 4, and 3, 2, also the end point of the diameter. Statement 2 is also correct. 2, 4, and 4, 2 are not an end point of the diameter. So statement 3 is wrong. These two statements are correct. So correct answer for the question number 59 is options A. Next question number 60. So in these questions, the parabola equations is given. Y square is equals to 4kx. That means this graph is symmetric about x-axis. Okay. So vertices is 0, 0. And the end point of the P and Q is given 4k, 4k. That means this lies in the first quadrant, and x is positive, y is negative, 4k minus 4k. We need to calculate the angle between P and Q. This is P and this is Q. If I find the slope of AP, it's a 4k by 4k, which is equals to 1. And if I find the slope of AQ, it's a minus 4k upon 4k, which is equals to minus 1. The product of slope is minus 1, hence the angle between PAQ is 90. Angle between PAQ equals to 90 degree. So options B is the correct answer for the question number 60. Okay. So अभी इसके आगे उदय सर कंटिन्यू करेंगे. Thank you everyone.
Welcome back, everyone. So let us solve question number 61. What is there in this question? See, ABC is inscribed in a circle x square plus y square is equal to 100, right? It means it is a standard circle, right? With radius 10, and of course center will be at origin. And C have the coordinates 6, 8, and B has the coordinate 6, 8, and C has the coordinate minus 8, 6. So let us draw the diagram. Let me draw a circle first. So this is ABC. This is A, this is B, this is C. Center will be at origin. Now, if you see, sorry, the coordinates of B are 6, 8 and C minus 8, 6, right? Okay. So, and this is the center. So this is O cos 0, 0, 0, 0, right? Now, if you see slope of OB, let us try to find out slope of OB and OC. So slope of OB will be 8 by 6, that is 4 by 3. And similarly, slope of OC will be 6 by minus 8, that is minus 3 by 4. So they are negative reciprocal of each other. It means OB and OC will be perpendicular to each other, right? It means the angle is 90. If OB and OC are perpendicular to each other, I mean this angle will be 90. This will be 90, right? If this is 90, this should be, using the property, this should be see, this angle should be 45, right? This is the property. So angle A can be here and A can be here. Let us consider A dash. So this can be 45, right? 45 degree. So this will be, of course, using cyclic quadrilateral property, right? So this will be 135. So there can be two angles of A, right? So A can be either 45 or 135. So therefore, C is the right answer of question number 61. Now we need to find out the coordinates of A. How can we find out the coordinates of? So see, what is given? This is the radius, right? O is at origin, right? And 6 and 8. This is given. Now we need to find out the coordinates of A. So if you see, let us consider the coordinates of A, x, y. Okay. So we know that BC, we can find out the side, I mean length of the side BC, right? So BC will be, if you see, 6 minus 8, I mean you can use distance formula, right? So 6 minus 8 whole square will be 16, or 8 plus 6. Or we can go by slope as well, right? See, the slope of AB and slope of AC. OB is perpendicular to OC, we already have, right? So if you see clearly here, so we have not got the even, I mean, information is not sufficient if you see. So we cannot directly find the coordinates of A here, right? We could have gone with the distance formula, but again, that will be not sufficient to find out the coordinates of A. So answer will be D for this question, right? So 62 data is insufficient. Now, next, let us try question number 63. Next, question number 63. What is given? ABCD is an isosceles trapezium. So let me draw the diagram. This is an isosceles trapezium, right? A, B, C, and D. So first this will be equal, right? Now, AB and DC are parallel, right? So we have already done. Now let us the coordinates are already given. So 2, 3, here 4, 3, and the coordinates of C are 5, 1. So both the distances are equal. AD, and let us consider the coordinates of D, B, X, Y, right? Now, and we need to find out the coordinates of D. ABCD is an isosceles trapezium. AB is parallel to DC. The coordinates of A, B, C given, right? So we can use distance formula, right? See, first of all, see, there can be two things. We can find out the equation of DC. How? See, the slope of AB we can easily find out, right? So M will be y2 minus y1 is equal to x2 minus x1. So if you see here, we have got y2 and y1 both equal. So what it means? M will be 0. If slope is 0, so the slope of AB is 0. So slope of DC will be 0 as well, right? Because both are parallel. Now, since slope is 0, we can easily find out the equation. So how can we find out the equation here? We can find out the equation of DC, right? If slope is 0, it means it is parallel to x-axis. It means y is equal to constant. So the equation of DC will be y is equal to 1, isn't it? So y is equal to 1. So this is the equation. So can we say the y coordinate of D will be, of course, 1, right? So we have got the coordinates of D, x, 1. Now we can use the distance formula. How? AD is equal to BC, right? Now squaring on both sides, if you use the distance formula, you will get AD square is equal to BC square. You will get C x minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square will give you 4. That is AD, right? And here BC square. So that will give you 4 minus 5 whole square will give you 1. Similarly, 3 minus 1, 2 whole square will give you 4. So if you solve this, you will get the corresponding values of x, right? So from here, x minus 2 will be equal to plus minus 1. So if you take positive sign, x will be 3. If you take negative sign, x will be 1. So either it could be 1, 1 or 3, 1, right? 1, 1 or 3, 1. Now, let me check. If you put x minus 1 is equal to x minus 1 whole square is equal to 1. So if you take positive sign, so x will be equal to 3 or x is equal to 1. And we have got already, so either 1, 1 or 3, 1 we can have. But we have both the options right here. Now we need to check y is equal to 1. Let me check one more time. See, we have got the equation of DC, y is equal to 1. The coordinates of D are x, 1 we have got, right? Now we need to find the distance, right? AD must be equal to BC. And the coordinates of B are 3, 4, 3, 5, 1. So now x minus 1 whole square, x minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square will give you like 4, right? Now AD square will give you 5 minus 4, that is 1, and 1 minus 3, that is minus 2 whole square. 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So we are left with x minus 2 is equal to plus minus 1. So x is equal to, we have got 3 and x is equal to 1. Now we need to check, right? Minus 2 plus 1 will give you 3. That will go on the right, and x is equal to 1. So we are getting both the options for D, right? either 1, 1 or 3, 1. Okay, let us move to the next question. Now, point of intersection of diagonals of trapezium. So what we can do in question number 64. So since we have got the equation, right? I mean the coordinates of D. So we can find out the equation of BD and AC, and we can solve them simultaneously. If you solve them, you will get B option, right? So very easy it is. So 64B. Okay, next 65. Let us move to the next question. This is very easy. What is given here? Question number 65. 2x square plus 2y square plus 2z square plus 3x plus 3y plus 3z minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, first of all, we need to make the coefficients of x square and y square and z square same, right? So we can divide it by 2. So we will be getting x square plus y square plus z square plus 3 by 2x plus 3 by 2y plus 3 by 2z minus 3 is equal to 0, right? Now, we need to find out the center as well in the next question. So let us find out the center. So center is minus u minus v minus w, right? So it will be, center will be minus u means minus 3 by 4, right? We have to compare the given equation of with the standard equation of the sphere, right? So minus 3 by 4, minus 3 by 4, and minus 3 by 4. This will be the coordinates of the center. And we already know the formula for finding out the radius, right? So r is equal to under root u square plus v square plus w square minus d, right? So we already know the values of a, u, v, w. You need to just write here. 9 by 16, you will get the value of u square, v square, and w square. So I can write 3 into 9 by 16. And the constant term we have got here is minus 3. So that will give you plus 3. Now, if you simplify this, you will get the radius, right? So radius will be like 27 by 16 plus 3 square root of, right? So that will give you 27 plus 48 divided by 16. So that will be 75 by 16, square root of 75 by 16. That will be equal to 5 root 3 by 4. Option 5 root 3 by 4. Option A is the right answer for question number 65. Right? Okay, let me check number 65. No, this is radius, right? Not A. See, this is radius. We need to find out the diameter. So diameter will be, of course, 2r. That will give you 5 root 3 by 2. Right? So option B is the right answer. Okay, next 66. Center of the sphere lies on the plane. What you have to do, you have to just see, since we have got the coordinates of the center, you need to check which one satisfies the given plane, right? So option will be D, right? If you check, D will be satisfied. So question number 66, directly we can satisfy the options, right? So D is the right answer. Okay, next. Number 67. SB, the line of intersection of two planes. We have got plane number 1, question number 67, plane number 1 and plane number 2. There are two planes. So P1 is given x plus y plus z is equal to 1 and 2x plus 3y minus 4z is equal to 8, right? Okay. Next, this is P2. Now, the point of S is the line of intersection of the planes, right? So we need to find out the direction ratios of S. It means that line of intersection lies in both the planes, right? It means the direction ratio of the given line will be perpendicular to the normal of both the planes, right? I mean direction ratios of normals of both the planes. So we need to find out cross product, right? So the drs of the line of intersection of both the planes will be C. Normal vector we have to find out. So we have to write 1, 1, 1 here, 2, 3, minus 4. If you simplify this, you will get I caps here, minus 4, minus 3, that will be minus 7, minus j. Here we will be having minus 4, minus 2, minus 6, and plus k cap. Here we will be having 3 minus 2, that is 1. So that is minus 7 I plus 6j plus k. So the direction ratios will be minus 7, 6, 1. B would be the right answer. Okay, now 68. So direction, see, LMN are the direction cosines of S. Then what is the value of? So very easy. Let us try to find out the direction cosines of this line of intersection S. So direction ratios are given. So L will be, of course, 7 by under root 7 square plus 6 square plus 1. So that will be 49 plus 36 plus 1. Similar, I mean, that is equal to 7 by root 86, I guess, right? Okay. Now, similarly, M will be was 6 by root 86, and N will be equal to 1 by root 86. Yes or no? 1 by root 86. Now we are supposed to find out L square minus M square minus N square into 43. So very easy. As we have got the values of LMN, so 43 times L square minus M square minus N square will be equal to 43 into C. In the denominator, we can have 86 directly. And here we have got L square will be 49 here. M square will be 36. Sorry, I have to write minus here, right? It's minus 36 and minus. Now, if you simplify this, you will be getting this 43 into 2 is 86. You will be getting, see here, 49 minus 37 by 2. That will be equal to 12 by 2. That is 6. So A is the right answer. Okay, next. Question number 69. What are the direction ratios of the line? See, we have got again two lines, x plus y plus z plus 4 is equal to 0. Let's take L1, L2, 2x minus y minus z plus 8 is equal to 0. Sorry, here we have got plus 4, right? Plus 4. So these are the two lines. Since both are equal means point of intersection of both the planes. Since, see, these are the planes. Since both the planes are equal, it means we have to find out the equation of line intersecting, I mean line of intersection of both the planes, right? Now we have got one plane P, x plus 2y plus 3z plus 1 is equal to 0, right? Now what are the direction ratios of the line? So very easy. What we have to do again? Cross product of this line L, I mean combined equation of this line, this one. So of course this is P1 and P2 I need to write, and the line of intersection of P1 and P2 will be one line, which is L they have given, right? So again, we have to find out the cross product in order to find out the direction ratios of the line of intersection of both these planes. So again, I need to write I, J here and K. So we have got 1, 1, 1 and 2, minus 1, minus 1, right? So see, direction ratios will be now I here minus 1 plus 1 and minus J. Here we will be getting minus 1 and minus 2, that will give you minus 3, and plus K times minus 1 minus 2, that is minus 3. So the final answer will be 0, 3, 0, 3, minus 3. Now I can divide it by 3, so you'll be getting 0, 1, minus 1. So C would be the right answer. C would be the right answer. Very easy. Now let us move to the next question. Question number 70. Now, what is the point of intersection of L, right? L and P. So what we have to do? What we can do, we can go with options, right? I mean, see, this P1, P2, and P. The options, I mean, which satisfy all these planes, we can say that will be your right answer. So if you check, so D will be your right answer, right? Okay, next, 71. Question number 71. So what is there? Y is equal to GIF of X minus X, right? Now we need to find out GIF of Y. So can I write Y is equal to minus times X minus GIF of X? That will give you, I mean, X minus GIF of X is fractional part of X. So this is fractional part of X, right? So Y. Now we already know, since X is not integer, so fractional part of X, the range of fractional part of X is 0 to 1, right? Since X is not integer, right? It is not integer, so we have to exclude 0 as well. Now, so Y belongs to, I can write minus here and 0 to 1. So Y belongs to minus 1 to 0, frankly, right? So now we need to find out GIF of Y. That will give you first minus 1. So answer will be A. Very easy. Now 72. Question number 72. See, what we have got? F of X is equal to 4x plus 1. G of X is equal to Kx plus 2. And F of G of X must be equal to G of F of X. Then what is the value of K we need to, I mean, the value of K we need to find out, right? So very easy question of composite functions, right? So F of G can be written as 4 times. Now replace X by G of X, right? So 4 times K of X plus 2 plus 1 is equal to, now here the main function is G. Now replace X by F of X. So that will give you K times 4x plus 1 plus 2. Now you need to just simplify this. So you will be getting 4kx plus 8 plus 1 is equal to 4kx plus k plus 2. See, from here 4kx and 4kx will get cancelled. So k will be equal to 9 minus 2. That will give you 7, right? Now, question number 72. Sorry, 73. So the option A is the right answer, right? Option A. Now, 73. What is the minimum value of this function? F of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 11. Paste. So see, I can write log base 10 x plus 1 whole square plus 10, right? Since log is an increasing function with base greater than 1, so the at minimum value of input, it will give you minimum value, right? So the minimum value of this will be 10 because x plus 1 whole square will give you 0, the minimum value, right? So 0 plus 10 is 10. So the minimum value of f minimum will be equal to log 10 base 10. Log 10 base 10, that will give you 1. Now, question number 74. Very easy. Question number 74. So question number 73, which option is correct? B. Okay, next. Question number 74. Question number 74. Limit x tending towards 3 mod x minus 3 over x minus 3 is equal to what? Very easy. See, always remember when mod is there and see 0 by 0 form we have got and mod x minus 3 or x minus 3, it means LHL will be of course minus 1 and RHL will be 1. So limit does not exist. D is the right answer. Question number 74. Now 75. Very easy. What is there in 75? We have got a cos x plus b sin x plus c, right? This is the function. Now, what is the minimum and maximum value of this? I mean, maximum value we need to find. So direct result we have. So f max will be c plus under root a square plus b square, right? So B is the right option. 75. Next, 76. See, what we need to do, we have got question number 76. We have got f of 2x is equal to 4x square plus 1, right? And for how many real values of x will f of 2x and f of 2x will be gm of f of x and f of 4x. So let us try to find out f of x first, right? So can I write f of 2x is equal to 2x plus 1 ka whole square plus 1. So of course f of x will be x square plus 1. Similarly, f of 4x will be, now replace x by 4x. So you will be getting 16x square plus 1, right? Now these three terms are in GP. f of x, f of x, and f of 2x and f of 4x. So it means GM of f of x and f of 4x is equal to f of 2x. So we already know that, I mean, if ABC are in GP, then I can write B square is equal to AC, right? So what I can do, f of 2x whole square, f of 2x whole square is equal to f of x into f of 4x. Now let us simplify this. So we have got f of 2x equal to 4x square plus 1. So this will be 4x square plus 1 whole square. That is equal to f of x is x square plus 1 into 16x square plus 1, right? Yeah. So let us simplify this. So this will be 16x raised to 4 plus 8x square plus 1, a plus b whole square, right? And this will be equal to 16x raised to 4 plus 17x square plus 1. right? Now, this will get cancelled, 16x raised to 4 and 16x raised to 4. From here, 1 and 1 will get cancelled. So we have got 9x square is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0. So only one value, for one value we are getting this condition, right? Which satisfies the given condition basically. So question number 76, option will be C. Okay, next. Question number 77. Question number 77. So what is given? F of x is equal to GI of x whole square minus 30 GIF of x plus 221 is equal to 0. Now, what I can do, we can factorize this, right? So this can be factorized as GIF of x minus 13 into GIF of x minus 70, right? Yeah, that is equal to 0. So GIF of x is equal to 13 and or GIF of x is equal to 70. So they are asking what is the sum of all integral solution. All integral solutions means, so for only one integer this can be 13, right? At x is equal to 30 or x is equal to, we have got 70. So these will be the integral solutions. If you add both of them, you will get 30. The sum will be 30. So D will be the right answer. Question number 77. Now let us try to solve question number 78. Now what is the value of f of x? 9x minus 8 root x, and they have got g of x is equal to f of x minus 1. Now they are asking about the equation g of x is equal to 0. How many roots? I mean nature of roots we need to find. So what will be a g of x is equal to 0? I mean g of x will be f of x minus 1. So I can write 9x minus 8 root x minus 1 is equal to 0. Let us consider root x is equal to t. And of course, which can be greater than or equal to 0, right? Because root x can't be negative. So the equation becomes 9t square minus 8t minus 1 is equal to 0. If you factorize this, see, always remember if sum of the coefficients is 0, then one of the roots will be 1 and the other root will be c by n quadratic roots. So if you see, so sum of all the coefficients, we have got 0 right here. So t will be 1 and the other root will be of course negative, right? Minus 1 by 9. So this can't be possible, as we have already mentioned that, I mean t cannot be negative, right? Okay, so we have got t is equal to 1. So it means what is t? Root x. So root x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1. So g of x has no real roots. The first option is incorrect. G of x is equal to 0 has only one real root, which is an integer. Of course, it is the right answer. Okay, so option B is the right answer for this. Next, this is very easy. So what we can do, question number 79. 79. We have got limit x tending towards pi by 2 sec theta minus tan theta, right? So that will be equal to limit x tending towards pi by 2. Sec theta means 1 by cos, I can write 1 minus sin theta over cos theta. As you can see, this is 0 by 0 form. I can use L'Hopital rule. So this will be equal to limit extending towards pi by 2. Derivative of 1 is 0 and derivative of sin theta will be cos theta. So 0 minus cos theta over minus sin theta, right? So this will be 10 cot theta, and cot pi by 2 is 0. So answer will be 0, 79. B is the right answer. Let us move to the next question. See, this is a question of functional equation, right? What we have, f of x into f of y is equal to f of x into y, right? Now, what we have to consider, f of x is equal to x raised to n, right? Or x raised to k, whatever. Now, they have got f of 2 is equal to 4. So, f of 2 is equal to x square, 2 raised to n, and that is equal to 4. So, of course, n will be 2. It means our function will be x square, right? Very easy. Now, we need to find out the value of f of 1 by 2. Now, f of 1 by 2 will give you 1 by 4. So, option A is the right answer. Question number 81. Question number 81. Now, what we have got, f of g is equal to cos square root x, and g of f is equal to mod cos x. So if we consider, we can see clearly here, the main function is f here, right here. So f should be, of course, cos square or something, right? So what I can assume here, f of x, if I consider cos square x, right? And g of x, we can consider root x, right? So f of g is, of course, cos square root x, and g of f will be square root of cos square x, that will be mod cos x. So satisfies, right? Now, so 81 and 82, if you see, so 81 will be cos square x, which is C option. And in question number 82, they are asking g of x. So g of x will be root x, which is A option. Very easy. Now, question number 83. Question number 83. Question number 83. See here. What is there in the question? We have got a function f of x is equal to gif whole square minus x square gif of x square. Now, we need to find out the value of f of 0.999 plus f of 1.001, right? Now, we need to find out the value of this, right? Now, see, if we have to find out the value of f of 0.999, we need to just substitute the value of x is equal to 0.999 here. So no. Similarly, in this function, we have to substitute the another value, which is 1.001. So if 0.999 GIF will be 0, right? 0, and 0 square is 0 minus. If you square 0.999, that will be again less than 0.99. So which will be again less than 1. So GIF of the value which is less than 1 will be 0. Now next one. We have got 1.001, right? So the value of x is equal to 1.001. We need to substitute here in this function. So we will be getting 1.001 is just less than 1. So it will be 1. GIF of 1.001 will be 1. 1 square is 1 minus. If you square 1.001, that will be, of course, not equal to 2, right? It will be less than 1 only and greater than 1. Less than 2 and greater than 1, right? So this will be, of course, again 1. So this will be 0. So question number 83, option B is the right answer, right? Okay, next. Now we have to find out the continuity of this function at x is equal to 0 and 1. So see, question number 84. See, now 84. Continuity of continuity of the function at x is equal to 0. For that, we need to find out the value of f of 0, right? F of 0. Now, f of 0 will be, of course, 0, right? 0 square, 0, GIF of 0 will be 0, 0 square is 0. Similarly, if you put x is equal to 0 in the second part, again, you will be getting 0. Okay. Now, we need to find out 0 plus. RHL, right? At x is equal to 0. Now, 0 plus means let us take 0.1. Now, GIF of 0.1 is 0. So, here we will be getting 0 minus 0.1 whole square will be again less than 1. That will be 0. GIF will be 0. So, f of 0 plus we are getting 0. Now, let us take 0 minus, right? Now, 0 minus means let us take minus 0.1. What is the GIF of minus 0.1? That is minus 1. Now, minus 1 whole square will be 1 minus. Now, here minus 0.1 whole square will be 0.01. That will be 0. GIF will be. So, here you can clearly see LHL is not equal to RHL. So, limit itself does not exist here. So, it can't be continuous. It can't be continuous. So, first statement is false. Okay. Now, second statement. At x is equal to 1. Let us find out the value of the function at x is equal to 1. So, you will be getting 1, GIF of 1 is 1 and 1 square is 1 minus 1 square GIF again. GIF of 1 square will be 1. So, 1 minus 1 was 0. Let us try to find out 1 plus, RHL at x is equal to 1. So, 1 plus, at 1 plus you will be getting 1. 1 square is again 1 minus 1 plus whole square will be again more than 1, right? That will be 1 only. GIF will be 1. So, 1 minus 1, 0. Let us try to find out 1 minus, LHL at x is equal to 1, right? So, 1 minus means we have to take, let us take 0.99. Now, GIF of 0.99 is 0. So, this will be 0. 0 square is 0. And GIF of 0.99 whole square will be again less than 1, which is, GIF will be again 0. Right? So, we are getting all zeros, right? All are equal, LHL, RHL, and the value of the function. So, it means it is continuous. So, the second statement is correct and first statement is false. So, option B will be the right answer. Only 2 is correct. Let us move to the next question. Question number 85 now. What we have here, very easy. See, number 85. See, we have got f of x is equal to cos 2x plus x, and x lying from, x is lying from, see, minus pi by 2, between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2, including minus pi by 2 and pi by 2, right? Okay. Now, so of course, 2x will be lying between minus pi and pi, including minus pi, right? See, first of all, we have to find out f dash x, right? Now, f dash x is equal to minus 2 sine 2x plus 1. We have to equate to 0. So, we will be getting sine x is equal to half. See, we are having third and, all the quadrants. If you see minus pi to pi, all quadrants. Third, fourth, and then first and second. So, sorry, this will be sine 2x, not sine x. Sine 2x, sine 2, right? So, 2x can be either pi by 6 or 5 pi by 6. It can't be negative, right? Because sine 2x is 1 by 2. Okay. So, x will be pi by 12 or 5 pi by 12. Okay. Now, we need to find out the greatest value. So, although we can go with double derivative as well, but see, we can use options here. If you see, we can directly find the value of the function at these critical points and absolute values. I mean, we have to consider these values as well. Minus pi, I mean, the value of x is minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. So we need to find out all these four values first, and then we can compare. Because if you see in the next question, they are asking least value. So let us try to find out all these four values and we can compare them. So see, f of minus pi by 2 will be, f of minus pi by 2 will be minus 1, right? And minus pi by 2. Minus 1, minus pi by 2. Next, we need to find out the value of f of pi by 2. So f of pi by 2 will be like, this will be cos pi and plus pi by 2. So again, minus 1 plus pi. And then critical points, we have got f of pi by 12, f of pi by 12, and f of 5 pi by 12. So if x is pi by 12, it means 2x is pi by 6, right? So cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2. I can write directly. And in place of x, I can write pi by 2. Similarly, I can find the value of the function at 5 pi by 2. It means 2x will be 5 pi by 12. So at 5 pi by 12 means 2x will be 5 pi by 6, right? So cos 5 pi by 6 will give you minus root 3 by 2. So minus root 3 by 2 plus 5 pi by 12. Now, if you compare, you can get both the options. I mean, both the answers. Question number 85 and 86. So the greatest value, if you see, let us take the question number 86 first. The least value, if you see, this is the least, this one, right? So option A will be the right answer. Question number 85, sorry, 86. Question number 86. Now, let us talk about the greatest value. If you see the greatest value, see, greatest value, if you see, which option we have, see, this seems to be the greatest, root 3 by 2 plus pi by 12. And this can be also, but here, if you see, we don't have such options. So root 3 by 2 plus 5 by pi by 12. So question number 85, we will be having B option, correct? So 85, B is the right answer, right? Now, next. Question number 87 now. Let us move to the next question. 87. What we have? The area bounded by the parabola. Let us draw the parabola. This is the parabola, right? Y square is equal to kx. Y square is equal to kx, right? Now, we have got x is equal to k. Suppose, again, k is positive, so the line will be here. X is equal to k, right? Yes. Now, they are asking, I mean, see, we have to find out the value of k where the area is already given. This will be the area, and this is 4 by 3, right? So what we can do, we can integrate this function, right? How can we integrate? So see, y will be root k root x, right? Or plus minus we can have, right? But when we integrate, we have to find out this area, this one. And then what we can do, we have to just double the area, right? This is y-axis, x-axis, right? Yeah. Now, we have to integrate this. So this will be like 4 by 3 is equal to 2 times integration of course, root k will come out, integration of root x from 0 to k. Now you can easily, simplify this. If you solve this, the value of k will be, if you simplify this, the value of k you can find out, right? Very easy. 4 by 3 is equal to 2 root k into, see, this is 2 by 3 x to the power 3 by 2 and limits 0 to k. So this will be 4. 3 and 3 will get cancelled, right? 3 and 3 will get cancelled. 4 and 4 will get also cancelled. So 1 is equal to, we have got root k into k root k, right? So this will be k square. K square is 1, so k can be plus minus 1, but we need to take positive value of k. So k will be 1, right? K will be 1. So which option? B is the right answer for this. Since we have got the value of k, so our curve will be, tell me, y square is equal to x, right? Now, in question number 88, we have to find out what is the area of the parabola bounded by the lattice rectum. So very easy. See, this is the parabola, right? This is the parabola. And here, this is the lattice rectum, this one, which passes through the focus, right? So if you compare this equation with the standard equation, A will be 1 by 4, right? A will be 1 by 4. So this will be 1 by 4, 1 by 4 comma 0, right? So very easy. We need to just find out the area. And this curve is y square is equal to x. So it means the required area, this area we need to find, this one, right? So A will be equal to integration of, again, y is equal to plus minus root x, but I can just make it root x area. We need to integrate only root x 2 times from 0 to 1 by 4. This will be your required area. If you simplify this, you will be getting like 2 by 3 into x to the power 3 by 2. And the limit will be from 0 to 1 by 4. So this will be 4 by 3 into upper limit. If you put, you will be getting like 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 8. So answer will be 1 by 6. So A is the right answer for this. Now let us move to the next question. Question number 89. See what we have: x dx plus x minus y cube dy is equal to 0. Now we need to find out order and degree. So what we can do, we can just find out dy by dx, right? We can just divide it by dx. So it will be x plus x minus y cube into dy by dx is equal to 0. So as you can see clearly here, this is order 1 and degree 1. So order is 1 and degree is also 1. So A should be the right answer. Now we need to solve this differential equation. So what we can do, x dx is equal to y cube minus x dy, right? So dx over dy will be equal to y cube by x minus 1, right? Yeah. So this was y dx, I guess. Just a second. Yeah. In the question, it was y dx. Y dx, right? So I need to write here y dx. So we need to just divide it by y. X by y, right? Now, what we can do? Dx upon dy plus 1 by y into x is equal to y square. Now, this is linear differential equation, right? We can compare it by dx by dy plus px is equal to q. P and q are the functions of y, right? Now we need to find out integrating factor first. That is equal to e raised to p dy. Now what is p? P is 1 by y, right? dy. So that will be equal to e raised to ln y. That is equal to y, right? Okay, so we have got integrating factor. Now the solution is given by x into integrating factor is equal to q into integrating factor dy. That will give you x into y, since we have got integrating factor y, is equal to, what is q? Now see, p is 1 by y and q is y square, right? So I need to just substitute the values of q here. So into here, what is the value of q? See here, y square. So y square into, what is integrating factor? Y dy. Now if you simplify this, you will get x into y is equal to integration of y cube dy. So x into y will be y raised to 4 by 4 plus c. Now if you simplify this, you will be getting 4xy is equal to y raised to 4 plus c. That will be 4xy minus y raised to 4 is equal to c. So option D is the right answer. This question number, that was question number 90, right? 90. D is the right answer. Okay. From now onwards, Aman sir will continue. Thank you.
हेलो एवरीवन। तो अभी 90 के आगे डिस्कस करते हैं पेपर। ओके, सो 91 क्वेश्चंस। Function of x given as x square minus of x minus 2. Modulus me given है, so first split into the two part. So the factor of this will be the x minus 2, x plus 1. There are two factors. Critical point for this function is minus 1 and 2. On the right side, it gives the positive result. In between minus 1 and 2, it has the negative result. On the left side, and it's a positive result. On the first part of the integral, we need to integrate the functions 0 to 2 function of x dx. So as we can see, in between 0 to 2, modulus functions gives the negative result. So take negative outside. 0 to 2 x square minus x minus 2 dx. Now integrate these functions in 0 to 2. So integral of x square is x cubed by 3. 0 to 2. Integral of x is x square by 2. 0 to 2. And integral of 2 is 2x. 0 to 2. Now put upper limit and lower limit. So upper limit, I put the upper limit in this integral. So 2 cube is 8, 8 by 3 minus 4 by 2 is 2 and minus 4. So it's 8 by 3 minus 6. 8 minus 18 by 3, it's minus 10 by 3. Outside is minus, so it gives the result 10 upon 3. So options D is the correct answer for the question number 91. Next questions, same integral, but limit is different. So here limit is given as 1 to 3. So we can break the limit into the two part. One part is 1 to 2. As we can see, the nature of the function is changed. So 1 to 2, it gives the negative result. 1 to 2, it gives the positive result. Okay, so here we have to integrate the functions from 1 to 3 function of x dx. So we can break this integral into two part. 1 to 2, it gives the negative result. So x square minus x minus 2 dx. And the second part is 2 to 3. In the 2 to 3, it gives the positive result, as we discussed earlier. So breaking the functions into the two part and check the sign conventions. So 2 to 3, it gives the positive result, x square minus x minus 2 dx. Now integrate these two functions. X cubed by 3 minus x square by 2 minus 2x from 1 to 2, x cubed by 3 minus x square by 2 minus 2x from 2 to 3. Now put the limit, and after solving we get the value of this integral as a 3. So options B is the correct answer for the question number 92. Okay. Next questions. 93. So here the functions of t is given as ln t plus 1 plus t squared. So here we have to check odd and even functions. So f of, let's find the values of f of t plus f of minus t. So here f of t is given ln t plus 1 plus t squared, and f of minus t, just change the sign of t to minus t. So it will be the minus 1 plus t squared minus t. Now log m plus log n is log m into log n. So it's a square plus b square. So 1 plus t square minus t square and t square get cancel out. Ln 1 is 1. So sum of these two functions is 0. So we can say that f of minus t is equals to negative of f of t. Hence the function is odd. So function is f of t is an odd function. So statement first is correct. Statement first is correct. Now check the second statement. So second statement is composition of functions. So f of t is odd. So what is the values of tan f of t? So f of t is odd, so it gives the negative result, and tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Hence it's also negative functions. Odd function. It leaves the negatives. That means g of t is also a odd function. It's a odd functions. So both the statement are correct. Statement 2 is also correct. So both the statement are correct. So correct answer for question number 93 is option C. Okay, next questions. Okay, so here we need to integrate g of t from minus pi to pi. So as above, we discussed g of t is odd functions, and it's an odd function, its integral is 0. So answer for question number 94 is option B. Next questions, 95 questions. So in the 95 questions, we need to calculate h dash 0. So first find h dash x. So h of x is given f 2 times of function of x plus 2. H dash x, use the chain rule. First find the differentiation of f, so which is f dash 2 f of x plus 2. Now differentiation of argument part, which is equals to 2 times of f dash x. Now put the values of x as a 0, because we need to calculate the value of h dash 0. So it's f dash 2 times of f of 0 plus 2 into 2 times of f dash 0. Here the value of f of 0 and f dash 0 are given. So f of 0 is minus 1, 2 into minus 1 plus 2, and f dash 0 is given as 1. So minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So f dash 0 into 2, and f dash 0 is 1. So 1 into 2 is 2. So options D is the correct answer for question number 95. 96, we have to calculate g dash 0. So first check the function of g of x. So g of x is given hx whole square. Now find the derivative of gx, which is equals to g dash x. Do the differentiation of power first, 2 times of hx, then h dash of x. Now we have to calculate the values of g dash 0. Now put x as a 0 to h of 0 into h dash of 0. We already calculate the values of h dash 0, which is equals to 2 in the previous one. Now find h of 0. So here h of x is defined as a 2 times, so not a 2, function of 2 times of f of x plus 2. If I put x as a 0, so it will be the f of 2 times of f of 0 plus 2, and f of 0 is given -1, 2 into -1 is -2, -2 plus 2 is 0. So again it's f of 0 equals to -1. So value of h of 0 is -1. It's a 2 times of -1, and h dash 0 is 2, so it's a -4. So correct answer for question number 96 is options A. Okay, next question number 97. Okay, so it's based on integral questions. So the first integral I is given as 0 से pi by 2 function of x, which is given sin x, and g of x is given as sin x plus cos x plus 1 dx. Okay, so first we are going to calculate the part dx upon g of x. So here g of x, value of g of x is given 0 से pi by 2. Value of gx is given sin x plus cos x plus 1. Now substitute the values of sin and cos in half angle. So sin x is 2 tan x by 2, 1 plus tan square x by 2, cos x is 1 minus tan square x by 2 upon 1 plus tan square x by 2 plus 1. If I take the LCM, so 1 plus tan square x by 2 comes in numerator, which is secant square x by 2. On the denominator part, it's a 2 tan x by 2 plus 1. 1 plus tan square x by 2, here multiply and divide, so tan square x by 2 and tan square x by 2 get cancelled out. Okay, so it's a 2 tan x by 2 plus 1. Not a plus 1, it's a plus 2, because 1 and 1 is 2. Okay, dx. Now, if I take 2 tan x by 2 plus 2 as a t, if I do the differentiation, so it's a secant square x by 2 dx equals to dt. Okay, 0 से pi by 2, it's a dt by t. It's a log t from 0 to pi by 2. Now put the values of t. So here t is 2 tan x by 2 plus 2, 0 से pi by 2. Now put the values of upper limit. When I put in place of x as a pi by 2, so it's a tan pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 is 1. So log 2 plus 2 is 4. And now put the values of lower limit. Tan 0 is 0. It's a log 2. Log 4 by log 2. It's a log m by n. Log m by n is 4 by 2 is 2. So it's a ln 2. ln 2. So answer for the question number 97 is option C. Now we have the values of dx upon gx. Integral of dx upon gx from 0 to pi by 2 is ln 2. Now calculate the values of I, which is given as question number 98. 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus cos x plus 1 dx. Now apply the King's rule. So it's a 0 sin 90 minus theta is cos x, sin x plus cos x plus 1 dx. Now add these two equations. When we add these two equations, so left hand side is 2i, on the right hand side will be the sin x plus cos x upon sin x plus cos x plus 1. Now add 1 and subtract 1 on the numerator, and now split into the two parts. So first part will be the 1 dx, and second part will be the minus 0 to pi by 2 1 upon denominator part is gx dx. We already calculate this value, this part, and which is ln 2 na. So now substitute the value, and integral of 1 dx is x, then put the upper limit, it's a pi by 2 minus ln 2. So 2i. So I is equals to pi by 4 1 by 2 ln So answer for question number 98 is pi by 4 ln 2 by 2. Option C is the correct answer for the question number 98. Okay, let's move to the next questions. 99. So we have to calculate the values of x square minus 1 upon x square plus 1, quadratic upon quadratic form. So what we are going to do, we are going to add 1 and subtract 2. So it gives the minus 1, x square plus 1. Now I split into the two part. So when we divide the x square plus 1 upon x square plus 1, it's 2 times of x square plus 1 over root dx. This is the first part. Second part, if I take 2 commons, it's a 1 upon x square plus 1 dx. Okay. Now apply the special formula of integral. It's a square plus x square and the root form. So integral of this one is x by 2, x square plus 1 plus a square by 2, 1 by 2 log of x plus x square plus 1. This is the first part. Minus 2. Integral of this one is 2 times of log x plus x square plus 1. Okay. This is the second part plus c. Now multiply 2 in each and every term. So x plus x square plus 1. It's a 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 and it's a minus 4. So we can write 3 times of log of x plus x square plus 1 plus c. So as we can see, right hand side is given as u of x into v of x minus 3 times of ln of u of x plus v of x. Now compare these two expressions. So we can see that u of x is here x and v of x is here x square plus 1. Now we have to calculate the values of u square x minus v square x. Now squaring and subtracting these two values, so it gives the result minus 1. Just a second. Okay, we can alter the functions. This is vx and this is ux. So it gives the plus 1. So this part is, ये दोनों हो सकता था, डिपेंड करता है आप किसे ux और किसे vx कंसिडर करते हो. If this is vx and this is ux, so it gives the result as a 1. X square plus 1 minus 1, because minus 1 is not available in options. So sorry, it's a x square, not a 1. So option B is the correct answer for this one. Okay, now find the product. So product of u of x into v of x, question number 100. So it's a x square plus 1 times of x. When x रूट के अंदर आएगा तो स्क्वायर बन जाएगा. So it's a x square into x square is x की power 4 x square plus x square. So options A is the correct answer for the question number 100. Let's move to the next questions. 101. Here equations of regressions line are given. 101. The first equation is x minus 3y plus 4 equals to 0, and second equation is given as 2x minus 7y plus 8 equals to 0. So here we going to find the values of regression coefficient x on y. So it's a 1 by 3, and we calculate regression coefficient y on x from here. So it's a sorry, it's a not x by y is minus b by a. So it's a 3 and it's a minus. So it's a 2 by 7. Okay. Now we have the values of bxy, byx. Now calculate the value of bxy plus 7 times of byx. Now put the values 3, 7 into 2 by 7. 7 and 7 get cancelled out. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So answer D is the correct for the question 101. Next questions 102. As we can see, these are the square of natural numbers. So mean of the square of natural number is given. Mean of the square of natural number is given 130. So Sn by n. So sum of the square of natural number is n plus 1, 2n plus 1 upon 6, and n it cancel out, is equals to 130. So n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 is equals to 6 into 130. So by using hit and trial, if I take 780, if I take n as a 19, so it satisfy the expressions 17, and if I take n as a 19, so 20 into 38 plus 39, it gives the 780. So n is 19. So correct answer for the 102 is option B. Next questions 103. Three distinct natural numbers are chosen at random. So sample space will be 10C3. Okay, so 10C3. And what is the probability that they are conjugative? Like if I start the first natural numbers is 1, second is 2, third. So next one will be the 2, 3, 4. Next 3 will be the 3, 4, 5. Conjugative they are. Then 4, 5, 6, 3. Next 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, not 7, 6, 7. This is the favorable cases. And 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so favorable outcomes will be the 8. So probability of getting 3 number or conjugative is 8 upon 10C3. So 10C3 is 10 into 9 into 8, 6, get cancel out, 3 2 are 6, 3 3 are 9, 5, 1 upon 15. So answer for 103 is option C. Next question 104. Mutually exclusive and exhaustive events are given. So 3 PB is 4 times of PA. So we can say that PB is equals to 4 by 3 PA, and 3 PC equals to 2 times of PB. So PC is 2 by 3 times of PB. Now put the values of PB from the previous one. So 2 by 3 into 4 by 3 times of P of A. So P of C is 8 upon 9 times of P of A. Now here we need to calculate P of A. So as we can see, events are exclusive and exhaustive. So total probability of P of A plus P of B plus P of C equals to 1. So P of A plus 4 by 3 times of P of A plus 8 by 9 times of P of A equals to 1. So 29 P of A upon 9 equals to A after taking the LCM. So P of A equals to 9 upon 29. So correct answer for 104 is option C. Next questions 105. Okay, in these questions, a die has two faces with the number 4, like there are 2, 4, 3 faces with 5, 5, 5, 5, and one faces is 6. Okay, so if the die is rolled once, then what is the probability of getting 4 and 5? So getting 4 and 5, so favorable event will be the 5, and possible event is 6. So probability of getting 4 and 5 is 5 by 6. So option C is the correct answer for 105. Okay, question number 106. A box contains 2 black ball, 4 yellow ball, and 6 white ball. 3 ball are drawn. 3 ball are drawn. Succession with replacement. Okay, what is the probability that all 3 ball are same color? That means all 3 ball may be black, either they are yellow, yeah, all are white. So what is the probability of getting black ball? So getting black ball is 2 upon 12. Getting yellow ball is 4 upon 12, and getting white ball is 6 upon 12. So here the probability of all 3 ball are same color. All 3 ball are same color. That means all 3 ball are black, either all three ball are yellow, yeah, all three ball are white. So 3 times of probability of B plus probability of Y plus probability of W. So 3, 2 plus 4 plus 6. Just a minute. So it's mistake here. So 3 ball are black. So 2 by 12 into 2 by 12 into 2 by 12. All 3 ball are yellow. 4 by 12 into 4 by 12 into 4 by 12. And all 3 ball are white. 6 by 12 into 6 by 12 into 6 by 12. Okay. So now solve this part. So 1 by 6 into 1 by 6 into 1 by 6. So it's a 1 upon 216. 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. So it's 8 by 216. Okay. So 27 upon 216. Now 27 plus 8 is 35. 35 plus 36 is 216. It's a 1 by 6. So answer for question number 106 is options A. Next question 107. So in these questions, A can hit a target 5 times in 6 shots. So probability of A is 5 by 6. Probability of B can hit 4 times in 5 shot, and probability of C can hit 3 times in 4 shot. So here the event are exclusive. What is the probability A and C may hit the target? A and C may hit the target, but B may lose. So probability of A into probability of C, 5 by 6 into 3 by 4, and complement of B is 1 by 5. 5 and 5 get cancelled out. 3 to the 6, it's a 1 by 8. Answer for 107 is options A. Question number 108. So award is given zoology. Arranged in possible way, then probability that consonant and vowels occur alternate. Consonant and vowel occur alternate. So total arrangement is called sample space here. So total arrangement is 3. Total letter is 7 present in the zoology. 7 factorial. Out of 7, O is repeated 3 times and G is repeated 2 times. Okay. So it's a 7 into 6 into 5 into 4. 3 and 3 get cancelled out by 2. Okay. Now here the favorable event is given like the consonant and vowels alternate. So in the zoology, 4 consonant are present like J, J, L and Y, and 3 vowels are present. So there is only one way to arrange when the vowel and consonant are alternate. That means the letter start with the consonant. First letter should be consonant, then vowel, consonant 2, vowel 2, consonant 3, vowel 3 and consonant 4. So we can arrange the consonant at the 4 place, which is 4 factorial upon 2 factorial, and vowel at 3 place. All are identical, so it's a 1. So this is the favorable outcomes. No, 4 factorial is 24. Now probability of arrangement of consonant and vowels are alternate is 24 upon 2. Yeah, 2 factorial upon 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 by 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled out. 6 4 is 24 and 1 7 into 5 is 35. So 1 upon 35 is the correct answer. Answer for 108 is option D. 109. So natural number of excision at random. Then first 100 natural numbers. Okay, so 1 numbers we can select random. So sample space is 100 C1 is 100. And the conditions is given getting the probability when the x square plus x is greater than 50. Okay, so if I take x as a 6, it's the smallest number. So it's a 36 plus 6. It's a 42. It's a less than 50. If I start with the 7, if I take x as a 7, 7 squared plus 7, it's a greater than 50. So first natural number should be 7. So it's a more than 7. So favorable outcomes is 7 to 100. So total number present between 7 from 7 to 100 is 100 minus 7 plus 1. It's a 94. So probability of getting the number x square plus x is greater than 5 is 94 upon 100. That's a 47 upon 50. So correct answer for 109 is option B. Okay, next questions. What is the mean division of first 10 natural numbers? So the 10 natural numbers, so first find the mean. So data are in AP, so mean will be the first term plus last term by 2. So 1 plus 10 by 2, so 11 by 2 is 5.5. So let's find the mean deviations measured from the mean. So mean deviations, we subtract mean from the each observations. So 1 minus 5.5 is 4.5, take the modulus, plus 2 minus 5.5 is 3.5, plus 2.5, plus 1.5, plus 0.5, 5 minus 5.5, again, so 1.5, plus 2.5, plus 3.5. If I take 10 minus 5.5 is 4.5 upon 10. Okay, so 4.5 plus 3.5, it's a 8. 2.5 plus 1.5 is 3, 11. So now add all these values together. Okay. So when we add all this value and divide by 10, so we get the answer. So 4.5 plus 4.5 is 9, 3.5 plus 3.5 is 7, 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5, 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3, and it's a 0.5. Right, 10. So 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 7 is 15, 15 plus 9 is 24, 24.5 by 10. So approx 2.45. It's a correct answer for this one is option B. Next questions, 111. So here M represent the mean and sigma represent the standard deviations, and we have to calculate the mean square plus variance square, because standard deviation square is variance. So formula for the variance is summation of xi square upon n minus mean square. If I take mean square on the LHS side, so mean square plus standard deviation square is xi square upon n. So here the sum of square of observation is given 855, and the total number of observation is 9. So when we divide 9, 9 the 81, and it's a 95. So answer for 111 is option B. Next questions, question number 112. 112. So mean of the n observation is given. We need to calculate the new mean. So xn is replaced by k. So sum of all observations is written as n into x bar. We are going to replace xn, and in place of xn, we are going to add k divided by n. So this is the formula for the new mean, and the correct answer for options 112 is option D. Next question is question number 113. This is the tricky questions and difficult one. So if your coin is tossed till 2 head occurs in successions, and what is the probability that number of tosses required less than 6? Okay, so less than 6 and getting head in succession. So that means if I take the number of trial as a 2, so there is only one possibility, head and head. If I take number of trial as a 3, so it's a tail, head, head. So these are the only one cases. If the number of trial is 4, so tail in that succession, so tail, head, head. This is only head or succession. and one more cases are here, like head, tail, head, head. These are the two cases. And if I take number of tosses as 5 times, now find the cases. So it's a tail, 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 3 tails, and last 2 is head and head. Okay, that means last 2 places head and head, but we can here take tail, head, head. Yeah. This is only one case. One more case is here, head, tail, tail, head, head. So there are 3 cases for n equals to 5 when n is 5, and required number of tosses required less than 6. Okay, now calculate the values. So getting head, probability of getting head as a 2, so 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. Tail, head, head, that is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, it's a 1 by 8. So 2 times of 1 by 16, which is equals to 1 by 8, and this is 5 times, so 1 by 32. So 3 times of 32. 3 times of 32. Now add all these values. So 3 times of 32. So getting the probability of succession of 2 head. So 8 by 32 plus 4 by 32 plus 4 by 32 plus 3 by 32. Okay. So it's a 19 by 32. So answer for the question number 113 is option D. Let's move to the next questions. Question number 114. This question is based on total probability. There are to earn A contain 2 white, 2 black ball, and earn B contain 3 white and 2 black ball. One ball is transferred from A to B, and then ball is drawn from the earn B, and that is the white ball. Probability of getting the white ball. That means second ball is white. Then that means first ball can be anyone. It may be white, yeah, it may be black. So second ball is white, so we are going to abbreviate it W2. So first can be white, first can be the black, but second is white. Okay, so first ball is drawn from the bag 1. So probability of getting white ball from the bag 1 is 2 by 4, and then getting the white ball from the bag 2, 1. When we transfer one ball from the bag 1 to bag B, so number of white ball be 4 by 3 plus 2 plus 1, 3 to 6. Now getting the black ball from the bag 1 is 2 by 4, and getting the white ball from the bag 2 is 3 by 6. Now 8 by 24 plus 6 by 24, so it's 14 by 24. When we divide by 2, so we get the 7 by 12. So answer for 114 is B. Next questions, 115. Okay, for the two event A and B, probability of A and conditional probability is given, probability of A by B. So probability of A by B, that means probability of A intersections B, we can write by probability of B. So we can say that probability of A intersections B is equals to probability of A into probability of B. So we can conclude that A and B are independent event. When the intersections of two event, probability of intersection of two event is equals to probability of A into probability of B. So we can say that A and B are independent. A and B are independent. Okay. So statement first is correct here. So now let's move to the statement 2. So here for the statement 2, first calculate all the values. Probability of A is given 0.25. B by A. So we can say that B by A is probability of B intersections A upon probability of A equals to 0.5, which is given. So intersections of the A intersection B is given 0.5 into 0.25, 0.5 into 0.25, which is equals to 0.125. So intersections of these two events is 0.125. So we have probability of A as well as probability of A intersections B. We can calculate probability of B from here. So in event are independent, so we can say that probability of B into probability of A is also equals to 0.125. So probability of B is equals to 0.125 upon probability of A. Probability of A is 0.25. So when we divide 0.25, it gives the 0.5. So now we have the values of probability of A intersection B as well as probability of B. Now statement 2 is the probability of A complement union B complement. That means 1 minus probability of A intersections B, and A intersection B is 0.125, which is equals to 0.875. So statement 2 is also correct. Now find the probability of A complement intersections B complement 1 minus probability of A union B. A union B. So A union B can written as probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersections B. Now we have all these values. So probability of A is 0.25, probability B is 0.5, and A intersection B is 0.125. So 0.75 minus 0.125. When we solve this, we get to 0.375. So statement 3 is also correct. So all three statements are correct for 115. So correct answer for 115 is option D. Let's move to the next questions. Two perfect dice are thrown. What is the probability that the sum of the number on the face is neither 9 nor 10? Okay, so this is question number 116. Okay, so getting 9 and 10. So for the 9 and 10, 3 and 6, 4 and 5, favorable outcome for 9 and 10. 9 or 10, we are counting the outcomes for 9 and 10. 3, 6, 4, 5. 5, 5, the 10. 5, 4 is 9. Then 6, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 outcomes for getting 9 and 10. So not getting 9 and 2, neither 9 or not 10 is 31. Okay, there are few cases I forget here. So for the 10, we can also write like 4, 6 and 6, 4. So total cases are 7. So not getting 9, neither 10, 9 and 10 is 36 minus 7. So 29 by 36. So option D is correct for 116. Next question. 117. Occurrence of disease in industry such that worker have 20% chance. So probability of disease is 20%. That means 20 by 100 is 1 by 5. Not having disease is complementary event. So 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5. Out of 6 worker, 4 or more will suffer from the disease. So getting 4 and more will suffer from the disease. So n is here 6, n is here 6. So 64 p to power 4 q square plus 65 p to power 5 q plus 66 p to power 6. So 64 is 15. So it's a p power 4 q to power square is 16 upon 5 की power 6. It's a 4 upon 5 की power, not 5, it's a 6. 5 की power 6. 1 into 1 upon 5 की power 6. It's when we solve 15 into 16. It's a 240 plus 24 plus 1 upon 5 की power 6. It's a 265 upon 5 की power 6. When we divide by 5, numerator and denominator, it's a 53 by 3125. So correct answer for questions 117 is options A. Options A. Okay. So 3 perfect dice are rolled under the conditions no two show the same faces. Okay. Again, this is interesting questions. This is based on the conditional probability. 3 perfect dice are rolled under the conditions that no two shows the same faces. So favorable. First, find the possible outcomes. 3 faces. No two show the same faces. So all are distinct. 6 into 5 into 4. So possible outcomes is 120. Now calculate the favorable outcome, which is given. One of them is 1. So there are 3 places. In 3 places, select the 1 places and put 1 in anywhere. So when I put 1 anywhere and other 2, no 2 show the same places, other 2 are different. It's a 5 into 4. It's a 60. Okay, so probability of event is 60 upon 120. It's a 1 by 2. The answer for 118 is option D. Question number 119. 3 perfect dice D1, D2, D3 are rolled and XYZ represent the numbers on the faces of D1, D2, D3 and the numbers Z is greater than Y, Y is greater than X. Okay, so D1, D2, D3 are 3 dice and XYZ obtain the number on the dice. Okay, so make a table XYZ. If I consider X as a 1, so Y will be the 2 and 3. If Y is 2, in that case 3, Z will be the 3, 4, 5, 6. And if Y is 3, so Z must be 4, 5, 6. If I take X as a 2, then Y, oh, no, I miss some more cases. If X is 1, then Y will be the 4, so it's a 5 and 6. And if Y is 5, it's a 6. These are the cases. So when X is 1, so it's a 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I pick X as a 2, in that case, Y can be the 2. So it's a 3, 4, 5, 6. If it's a 3, so it's a 4, 5, 6. If it's a 4, Y is 4, then Z will be the 5 and 6. And it's a 5, it's a 6. 6 is not possible. So it's a 3, 2, 1. If I pick X as a 3, so Y be 4 and 5. So if Y is 4, then Z will be the 5 and 6. It's a 6, 2 and 1. If I take X as a 4, then Y is 5 and Z is 6. Then there's only one case is here. If we count all these cases, 4 plus 3, 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. So 10. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 1. It's a 20. So total possible outcomes is 20 when Z is higher than Y and Y is higher than X. So answer for 119 is A. Correct answer for the last questions. 120. So in a binomial distance distributions, if mean is 6, so mean is written as NP, which is given as 6, and a standard deviation is root 2. So a standard deviation is on the root of NP cube is root 2 is given. When we squaring on the both side, we get NPQ as a 2. This is the equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now divide equations 2 by 1. If we divide equations 2 by 1, so NPQ upon NP, it's a Q equals to 2 by 6. which is equals to 1 by 3. Now we have the values of q as a 1 by 3. Now find the values of p is 1 minus q, so 1 minus 1 by 3, so it's a 2 by 3. Now we have the values of p. Now put the values of p in equation first, and p is given as 6, so p is 2 by 3. By using the cross multiplication, 6 into 3 by 2, so n is 18 by 2, which is equals to 9. Now n and p, they ask to find out values of n and p. So here n is 9 and p is 2 by 3. So options D is correct for the questions number 120. तो ओवरऑल पेपर की बात किया जाए तो पेपर का लेवल बहुत ही इजी था, इजी टू मॉडरेट बोल सकते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस पीवाईक्यू टाइप्स है, इवन कुछ क्वेश्चंस पीवाईक्यू ही है, बस नंबर को चेंज किया गया है, ऑर्डर को चेंज किया गया है. तो पेपर का लेवल इजी था. आई होप आपका गेट का पेपर भी अच्छा गए होंगे. ठीक है, थैंक यू एवरीवन. सर इतना लंबा लंबा सॉल्यूशंस था.